It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And here we go from LA. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Another carry for him. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Williams on the play action. He's on the move. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They're going for this. He's got it to his running back. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I think this is the part where they run away, Kate. As in run away from that monster. He's just too strong a presence to try to block them inside, and that time, it cost him some yards.
Running back, motioning right. Dump off caught by his back. Continuing to move past the 45. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Williams to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. Another try following the sack. Taking his shot deep down the field it goes. And oh, he drops the deep shot. A big play to start the game, but it slips through incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Williams from the gun. He's trying to go deep again. That one was incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Williams throwing on 4th. He's got time, and they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Coaches challenged him to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They've got a man in motion. To throw here on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Finds him on the crossing route. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They'll throw on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. Has some room to work. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
He's throwing for it. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside your skull. They read the call and were set up perfectly to counter it.
Could have been 7 if they'd tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. Return starts from the goal line. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. First and 10 now from the 30. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Back-to-back carries here. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Working quickly here. Off the play fake, Williams. Cut for big yards on the right side. And they can't chomp to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. And time runs out before they get the snap. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. They'll run the counter. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Right up the gut. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears tie and can take the lead here in the second. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll take the lead. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. And it's fielded but not returned from the end zone, so the ball's going to be placed at the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Here's 2nd and 11. Chased out to his right. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Rashawn Gary with that tackle. Running back sent in motion. Third and long for him here. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a second quarter lead. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Back to throw. And he makes the catch. The two-point conversion try is good. No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the two-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a two-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Williams. He's going deep. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Working from the gun, Williams. Forced out to his right. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it. And he makes the nice goal. It's a touchdown on the pick six. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams double their lead to 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Choosing to bring it out deep in the end zone. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Williams. Buys time, rolling right. Hits his running back. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 21. Completed to his running back. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. And they bring him down after he ran through him up to the 43. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. 2nd and 3. Escapes the pocket. And he overshoots his man. It's incomplete. Roma Dunze, the intended receiver. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
The QBs today so adept at doing just this, buying themselves enough time and finding a target. The problem on this one, just not the throw he needed to make the completion.
Williams to throw on third. On the move, headed right. Complete beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds after getting this to the opposing 45. They are now set for 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Rams get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Play action on 1st down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
And they send a man in motion. Second and 10 now. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bears will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
Williams to throw on 1st. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play. The Bears decide to call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st down, Chicago.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. 2nd and 8. He's on the move. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now Williams. Rolling left, buying some time. Throwing on the run, deep down that left. They connect on the deep shot. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 1-score game before halftime. Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. They'll probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. And this is taken in the end zone but not returned, so they'll take it out to the 30.
They're on the 30-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. He'll throw it. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 10. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
The rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half, and that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Man in motion here. Airing it out to start this drive. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
To throw again on 2nd and 10. Complete to Mims. And he's tackled for a short gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing on 3rd and long. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. We'll take it in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams grow the lead coming out of halftime. Carlson now to add one more. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Rams grow the lead now to 22 points. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Hand off to the back. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Brought down by Jalen Carter. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They give it to him again. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Offense up to the line fast. 3rd down. Here's Williams. He'll get this one to Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Williams set to pass. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Bears' 1st down.
Still has some space inside the 35. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Off the play fake, Williams. Chased down to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Williams will look to throw. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in balance.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Working quickly here. Back to the well again. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. And they get to him just in time. That's a tackle for the stand and a turnover on downs.
These fourth down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
He'll throw again on 2nd down. Mims with the grab. Running down the left side. Look at him go. He could do it. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes.
And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Rams stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones...
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Power squib kick is taken in. And he only gets to around the 15 before being brought down.
At their own 14-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, And you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Rams are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Subbed already.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. Continuing to move past the 45. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's got a man left. They got 24 yards on the play. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Back to throw now. They read that screen perfectly. Interception! And the Bears are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Offense in the hurry up here. From the 36. Buys time, rolling right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down, Williams. And no luck there, and that throw falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. He's going deep this time. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Cade on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Williams from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Pass caught by Adunze. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Williams to throw on first. On the move, headed right. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down from the red zone. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears parlay the interception into points. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Oh, and it's no good. Just his second missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. Oh, I think the Bears got to that one. Yes, Bears football! Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. They'll throw it. Trying to lob that one in, but no luck. Not on the same page with his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Can show my stock, still stack tall, you still can't trade me. Storms are minor, but you know she live in major.
He's dropping back to throw. He's on the move. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They've got a man in motion. He'll go quickly to the right. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. And this one won't get close. They make the stand and force that turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
First down throw by Williams. Trying to push it deep downfield. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are inbounds. Oh, what a play! That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down. From the red zone now. Chased out to his right. Defense is there, and he's going down. For the moment, we've got a sack. We do, though, have a flag to sort out first before we can lock that in. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Another try following the sack. That one's complete right side.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Working from the gun, Williams. And they pick him off again! And the Rams get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's second down. And they send a man in motion. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
A loss of 12 brings up third down.
Third and long for him here. He's going to push one deep down there. He's got it deep downfield. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Man in motion here. They'll throw on first. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Pass play coming here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
He'll throw it yet again. Complete out to the right side. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Putting a receiver in motion. Working inside the red zone. He's got it! And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Mims. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
So make a check in that win column for the Rams. And they carried some of that winning football from last